Hello, everybody. As we are on another continual episode, part of the episode ended up being a lost episode, but I didn't keep the episode because I felt like it was pointless on keeping it if it's going to sidetrack and confuse, you know, the movie. But as it is, we are just going to continue. We end up returning all the way up to Viridian Forest. And as it is, we happen to be on spot. At work right now. It's slow right now, so I'm able to do this. As you can hear the rain fall. It doesn't mean that it's going to always be slow, though. Of course, as it is, we end up meeting up with Anthony, Rick, and I think Greg. I forget all the bug catchers' names right now. But we end up going through our patch of grass. And as it is, though, Spleefa, she's already across and she's unharmed. So I'm not going to waste time even popping up on her right now. So we all end up getting across unharmed. So it ended up working out anyway, while we are with the bug catchers. And here we go as a pretty high level Weedle pops out. And as it is, though, when this Weedle pops out, Silk, she comes out of her Pokeball and she ends up doing her Harden. Weedle doesn't play games, that's Poison Sting. Of course, as it ends up being, Spleefa ends up panicking and she sends out Teams. This Weedle is on the attack. Poison Sting again. Tings cannot handle that. Hard tackle that Tings is there. Sweetle is on persistent on the attack. Sweetle means business. Let me get her off the grass first. You know, it's going to be interesting on the concept who will be battle next. As if you want to, this can be a clan battle. As a weaker level 3 Weedle comes out. Of course, as it is, I send out ranks. This time, I end up switching out the Pokeballs, and if so, if you like, ranks can pop out the Pokeball herself, ready to battle herself. But as she does, and as it is, she does well and lands her tackle. So lucky we did not get into a battle right then. Never say never, eh? Caterpie pops out this time then for her. Prime does a hard low kick, but it's not very effective because Caterpie takes that hit. Not very effective with the karate chop, but still. Critical hit this time. Caterpie could not hang on to that hit. Alright? We're gonna all talk to the bug catcher. Nope. Glenda, it is. Now, as it is, as I presented it to be, it's me and the girls and the other bug catcher guys. They're kind of substitute as the grandsons at the moment while they are out with Taz. The deeper we get and the more understanding we get to be in the forest. It'd be cool if they made this unlocked like concept. You can't really go far in the forest without the bug catchers. I would make it kind of cool. It'd make it butt to some people, but I think it'd make it cool to some trainers also. This Prime is not playing no games with his lair. Of course, he has a team behind him. This ends up being the sequence of moves. That's what it ends up doing. This is going to make the bedtime story more difficult to some people who are watchers. Of course, because I decide the decisions of how the bed story will go. And of course, as it is, it won't be perfectly, like the walkthrough. Of course, this trainer with their Caterpie is definitely trying to make attack back for her Metapod going down. Well, his Metapod. His Prime hits an effective karate chop, even though it was not very effective. I'm gonna feel that. Right, that's a hard stretch. It still isn't super damaging. Critical hit. It's not very effective either. Gives him the boost for level 12 though. And Bugcatcher Charlie has lost against Linda. So we're just going to take a quick pause real quick before we find out any more information. Just give me a second. Alright, so everything was figured out and found it out. And we are going to continue to do more research throughout the forest. So ranks tailwind. Hang in there. Way to hang in there. Let's make this quick. Tackle. Excellent tackle, Ranks. From her taking that poison sting, I am on the verge of letting her rest. And as we know, our friend Prime as it is, Silk comes out for this female character. She comes out when the Pokeball immediately does string shot. Of course, as it is, the Caterpie responds back with the string shot also. And then she ends up hardening. As it is, Spleefla ends up grabbing Silk, but of course she ends up sending out Tings again. She says, "I know you're injured right now, Tings. You know." Sends her out. Tings is out flying around and has the Caterpie's attention. She ends up grabbing Silk and holding her again. She ends up telling Tings to do a tackle, and of course, with her being poisoned, she lands a critical hit. Great determination. As it is, we'll ready this last battle, and then I'll save it, and then we will go to the next the next patch grab. Sting ends up seeing this, Weedle, but he doesn't want to fight her. Mostly and basically, We said and told, spots on that, poison stinging this Weedle, poison stinging this Weedle back. And Sting's just like, no. And she's just like, okay. Return, Sting. Static, it's your turn. Go, Static. Static ends up getting hit with the very bad poison sting. As soon as Static comes out, unknowing, wow, Static was looking at Sting also. Once they come on the Pokeball, when they get sent out, the second Pokemon gets sent out, of course they have that moment of seeing each other. So ideally, what goes in my head during these situations, I feel and I believe that the Weedle are not kidding or playing around with us in the forest this time. They're ready to battle. They're effectively landing poison hits. And Static gives the best Static that she could and nearly takes it out. Of course, as it ends up being, Spot says, give it another Thunder Shock. Give Weedle another Thunder Shock before poison wears on. So as it is, we will save, and we're gonna get to the next episode, as we'll continue and we'll go through the next patch of grass. Of course, as it is, there's a toll. Two of our set Pokemon are poisoned, and we do not really feel like using and wasting our antidotes. So we're basically in that loophole. Okay? See y'all in the next episode, though.